everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, then hi, my name is Caitlin. Welcome. And today I am updating my This Is Fantasy Project Pan. So this update is coming a little bit later than usual just because my upload schedule is Monday to Friday and this video always goes live on the 11th. So unfortunately this month the 11th was the weekend, so I've just moved some things around a little bit, but it's okay, it's here now, a few days late, better late than never. We do have an empty, so I am making it up for you today. I'm very excited. This is Fantasy round 3, so it actually was the complete refresh. The new year rolled in last month, so we have all new products to talk about. But just before we do jump into the video, if you have not already, definitely like and subscribe because it would mean the world to me. I do so many project pans, shop my stashes and get ready with me's here on this channel, normally with bright, fun, colourful makeup looks. Today I'm combining colour and neutral. This is actually a get ready with me, but it will be live next week, so I am pre-filming a tiny bit. As usual, everything on my face will be linked in the description box down below. Some of those links may be affiliate links, so if you do shop using my links, thank you so much. It just means I get a little commission from your sale with no extra expense to you guys. So it just helps my channel out a little bit, boosts me up, and yeah, lets me know that I'm doing a good job. So I've been doing Fantasy for 3 years, as I said. I absolutely love this project. It's created by the wonderful Ali, and she has created a massive spreadsheet full of fantasy creatures, and they correlate to a prompt that you then pan. So a makeup product or a hair care product, things like that. So I have decided to do this project randomly. So every month I randomly generate a new prompt, and that is the prompt I'm gonna work on. A lot of people do choose to hand choose these prompts, which is amazing as well, but I just like to torture myself clearly and I make it harder. But with that being said, like I said, I do have one empty today and I'm so excited to share it with you. So let's jump into the update. So the first prompt was the prompt a gnome, and that was a gemstone or mineral themed product. So I rummaged through my little collection and I found this. This is the Pastel Roses Loose Chameleon glittery shade in the shade Tourmaline, and obviously Tourmaline is a gemstone. It is like this beautiful green to pink flippy kind of shade, and you guys know I love the Pastel Roses so much, so this was very exciting for me to roll in. And this is what it looks like today. You're probably not going to see any progress on this, but I don't really know how else to do my progress pictures for this, unfortunately. So my goal is only 5 uses, just because it is a little bit more of a difficult product, and I have used it 2 times this month. So it is such a beautiful shade, and unfortunately I've just 2 uses. But you know what? I'm not too mad at myself. It is quite a difficult shade to use. Like, not every day I'm going to be rocking a green and pink glitter on my eyes. So I think 2 uses is a pretty good amount. I'm not forcing myself to roll these out completely within a month, so I'm very happy with my progress here. As long as I'm getting use out of it and as long as I'm liking it and enjoying using it, I'm pretty happy. So this has not lost any weight, as you could probably imagine. We still weigh 5.44 grams. So I'm still happy with this, still plodding along. I think it is beautiful the times that I have worn it. I'm blown away, so very happy with this. Next is something a little bit better. So the prompt was a mermaid, and that was a woman-owned company. I rummaged through my collection. Again, that's the part I love about this project, just rummaging like a little squirrel through my collection to find something that correlates to the prompts. So I chose my Fenty Beauty Caramel Cutie bronzer, and this was actually in my last round of Fantasy and it was completely neglected. So you can see it wasn't used too much when I had rolled it into the project, and my goal was 30 uses. This is what it looks like today. Hopefully you can see it has been used a hell of a lot more. I have finally used it. I have finally appreciated this bad boy. I have used it 15 times this month, and as I said, the project refreshed last month, so that's 15 uses in total, halfway to our 30 use goal. I'm really happy that this has not been neglected again this month. I'm really enjoying it. I'm actually wearing it today. It's my main focus bronzer for like my collection now, I guess. And yeah, it's a really, really nice color. I really enjoy it. I think it's a perfect color for me. I know it's meant to be for medium skin tones, but I actually really like it on my skin tone. I am pale. I am a ghost, literally, especially now that it's winter as well. I am very pale, but I still like it. I still like the effect that it has, and I think that it can work for a lot of skin tones. I do use a slightly lighter hand, but as you can see, the embossing is kind of fading quite a lot, and that makes me really, really happy. So like I said, 15 uses, and we have lost quite a lot of weight. Last month we weighed 61.78 grams, and this month we weigh 61.67 grams, meaning we lost 0.11 grams. Really, really good. Again, especially because it was so neglected. I'm happy. Halfway to our usage goal. Hopefully next month we can roll this out. Next is something that is very, very exciting. It's an eyeshadow. So this was the prompt Fenrir, and I actually had a horrific time in the last round of Fantasy because Fenrir correlates to a wolf theme product. You can imagine a wolf theme product in my makeup collection. Like, I don't have much of that. But there was like a second prompt as well, which was a tricky product. Ali did actually comment on my update last month and said I could have got the shade Nymeria from my Game of Thrones palette, and that is such a good idea, but I didn't. I chose something else instead, which I'm gonna keep on with. I was very tempted to change my mind on this prompt, but I'm gonna keep with my original product. So this is a Franken of my Soph X Revolution palette. So there's two eyeshadows in here. There is Rosewood and Mug Cakes. And as you can see, I had a pretty big pan on this, and I rolled this in with the goal to finish. So as you can tell, it does meet that prompt, a very tricky product. Finishing an eyeshadow is always quite tricky. And this is what it looks like today. Hopefully you can see I have expanded this pan quite a lot. I use this in my eyebrows every single day, and I also do use this as a deepening shade as well. So it does get a hell of a lot of use from me. 23 uses this month to be exact, and I'm just slowly plodding along with this. I'm really happy with this progress. As I said, when this is finished, it will be 2 eyeshadows out of my collection, which is always so exciting. I love having eyeshadow empties, especially when it's 2 eyeshadows. It's a perfect shade for my brows. I'm actually not wearing it in my brows today. I'm wearing my Project Level Up in my brows today. It has kind of been put on the back burner a little bit just while I work on my Project Level Up brow shade, but to be honest, I've used that shade 6 times as of right now, and it is quite close to pan. I'm pretty confident that within the next week I will be back working on this. Very, very happy. It's a very, very good shade. I can use this shade a hell of a lot, especially with my Pan That palette as well, which is my Modern Renaissance. I've completely finished Cypress Umber in my Pan That palette, so that means that there is no competitors with this once I've hit pan on my Project Level Up shade. So 23 uses, and we have lost quite a bit of weight again, which I'm so excited about. So last month we weighed 2.12 grams, and this month we weigh 2 grams exactly, meaning we have lost 0.12 grams. So I'm very, very happy. Again, the product is quite low in the pan, so hopefully bigger pan expansion won't be too difficult. And yeah, maybe we won't have this done by the end of the year, like no way, but maybe like February time, February, March, this will be done, and that'll be amazing. Okay, and next we have my empty, and this is actually the product that I was least excited for, so I'm very, very happy that it is completely gone now. It is done. I got the prompt A Gorgon, and that was a hair care product. I don't want to work on hair care in a project pan. I want to get the makeup. I want to get the juicy coloured makeup and the, you know what I mean. I don't want to work on hair care, but I have actually done very, very well with this month. So this is my Paradox hair mask, and this is what it looked like last month. It was very opaque packaging. It's that like tin packaging. So I did say last month, I'm not going to be able to do like progress marks on this, but you can see very, very easily from the packaging because again, it's that very, very moldable tin packaging. So this is just a hair mask. I used it in the shower and this is what it looks like today. You can see it is completely squeezed out of here. There is no more product left in. It is extremely flat. And so I am calling this an empty. I did try to use this last night in the shower and I just could not get anything out. So to me, that is good enough. Okay, so here it is. This is my hair mask, or it was my hair mask. It is completely gone now. You can see it is completely flat. It is that tin packaging, so it is really hard to like flatten it out completely. But trust me, I was in the shower last night squeezing this and there is nothing left in it. I have actually only used it 5 times and it was pretty much unused when I rolled it in. So my hair is very, very long and quite thick as well. So that probably is the reason why it didn't take too long to finish up. I'm not complaining though. I've got like a boring product out of my collection. I don't use hair care at all, really. Like my hair is probably hating me because I don't really look after it. So I do need prompts like this sometimes to motivate myself to use these products and to treat my hair a little bit, you know? We have lost a hell of a lot of weight as usual with cream products. So last month we weighed 53.37 grams and this month we weighed 25.37 grams, meaning we lost 28 grams exactly, which is a massive weight loss. I'm so happy with this. This is going in my empties, another empty for the month. Very, very happy with that. Okay, and finally for this project, we had the prompt a Sphinx, and that was a royal themed product. So I had a few things that I could choose from, but as you guys may know, The Lion King is my favorite film ever. So of course I had to choose the Lion King Jungle Princess palette. And this is what it looked like last month. I do only have a 5-use goal on this, just because it's kind of like a chopping block product. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this in my end of the year declutter or not. So I only put a 5-use goal to try and like see if I liked it or not. And this is what it looks like today. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see any specific progress, but I have used this 2 times and I've done 2 looks with this, which I'm very, very happy with. I have played around with the greens and the purples. So yeah, I'm slowly making my mind up on this palette. It is such a beautiful color story. I really do enjoy the color story. It's just the quality of some of these shades that isn't great. Specifically these 3 shimmers. So these 2 greens and this purple shimmer aren't great. But the mattes are really, really nice. I do like the mattes. So again, it's one of those, like, I think I'm probably going to keep it just because it's The Lion King. I can't get rid of anything that's The Lion King. I love The Lion King so much. So obviously, princess, royal theme, and The Lion King, royal theme. So this has lost a little bit of weight apparently, even though I have only used it twice. So a little bit, I did weigh it twice just to make sure, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Last month it weighed 88.22 grams and this month it weighs 88.14 grams, meaning apparently we lost 0.08 grams. I don't know how true that is. I did weigh it twice, like I said. Who knows? So yeah, 2 uses into this. Hopefully we can have it rolled out next month. Hopefully we can have 3 products rolled out next month. That would be amazing. This palette, I think tourmaline will be gone by next month, and maybe we can hit our extra 15 uses on the Fenty Beauty bronzer as well. That would be amazing. If we could have 3 rollouts next month, I would be very, very happy. Okay, so we are rolling 1 product out, which means 1 new product in. Let me get my random wheel and pray to the makeup gods. Okay. Here we go. Are you ready? We are going to roll for 1 new prompt. What are we going to get? We are going to get Scylla? Scylla. S-C-Y-L-L-A. I don't know what that is. I'm going to get the prompt for it. Hope and pray, cross my fingers that it is something good. Maybe not an eyeshadow, but we'll see. Okay, so this I have written down, use one product 12 times and another 6 times. So I'm guessing it's like a 2 product roll-in kind of thing. Okay. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to roll in for that, but I'll go rummage through my collection and I'll come right back and show you what I find. Okay, so I'm back and I've found my 2 products. I'm not gonna lie, I did panic a little bit when I got this prompt, but I think I've got pretty good products. So I have chosen 2 eyeliners. I wanted to have 2 products of the same kind of category because it is one prompt, you know? The one that I'm gonna use 12 times is the shade Caution by Barry M. It is a super vibrant blue shade, as you can see. It's going to go really, really well with my Project Level Up. And as you guys know, or maybe you don't, I love blue eyeshadow. So this is going to go really, really well with also my Pan's eyeshadow shades and just any other blue looks that I choose to do, because there's probably going to be a lot. So that's going to be 12 uses. And the 6 uses is going to be probably my most neglected waterliner. And this is from Fenty and it's the shade Bank Tank. And it is like a army green kind of shade there. And I think this will go really, really well with the Lion King palette and the shade Tourmaline as well. So these are the 2 shades that I'm going to be rolling in. I think they're both really nice shades, both really, really good for winter, obviously coming into the more grungy, smoky, cool tone kind of weather and kind of looks. So yeah, I think this will be really, really good to roll in. Hopefully we can have good uses on them by next month. This is a little bit of a weird prompt. I don't think I've ever had this prompt, so it's definitely something a little bit different. So this is it for this update, guys. What did you think? Did you enjoy it? If you did, definitely like and subscribe. Are you doing this project as well? Let me know what prompts you got this round. If you hand chose them or if you randomize them, let me know because I'm nosy and I'd love to know. This is where I'm gonna love you and leave you. Like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye.